Govinda, seek Govinda, Mudamate, O fool. Samprapte, when comes, Sannihite, appointed, Kale, time or death. Nahi, surely never, Rakshati, saves, Dukrin, Karane, to do grammar rules. Seek Govinda, O fool. When the appointed time or death comes, grammar rules surely will not save you. Moda, O fool, Jahihi, give up, Dhana Agama Trishnam, the thirst to possess wealth. Kuru, create, Sat Buddhin, thoughts of reality, Manasi, in your mind, Vitrishnam, devoid of passion. Yet, with whatever, Labhase, you get as a reward of the past, Nija Karma, by your actions, Upastam, obtained, Vittam, the wealth, Tena, with that, Vinodaya, entertained, Chittam, your mind. O fool, give up the thirst to possess wealth. Create in your mind, devoid of passion, thoughts of the reality. With whatever you get, as the reward of the past, entertain your mind. Be content. Nari, of maidens. Stanabhara, with the weight of their bosoms. Nabhi Desham, their navel. Drishtva, having seen. Ma, do not. Agaha, fall a prey. Moha Avesham, maddening delusion. Etat, this is. Mamsa, of flesh. Vasa, of fat. Adi, etc. Vikaram, a modification. Manasi, in your mind. Vichintaya, think well. Varam, again and again. Seeing the full bosom of young maidens and their navels, do not fall a prey to maddening delusion. This is but a modification of flesh and fat. Think well thus, in your mind, again and again. Nalini Dalagata Jalam, the water drop playing on a lotus petal, is Api, extremely, Taralam, uncertain existence. Tatvat, so, Jeevitam, life, Atishaya, ever greatly, Chakalam, unstable. Vidhi, understand, Vyadhi Abhimana Grastham, consumed by disease and conceit. Lokam, the world, Shoka, with thanks, Hatam, is riddled, beset, Cha, and Samastam, whole. The water drop playing on a lotus petal has an extremely uncertain existence. So also is life ever unstable. Understand, the very world is consumed by disease and conceit, and is riddled with thanks. Yavat, as long as, Vitta, of wealth, Uparjana, to earn. Saktaha, is bent upon or has the ability. Tavat, so long, Nija Parivaraha, your dependents, Raktaha, attached to you. Pashat, afterwards, Jivati, lives or comes to live. Jarjara, infirm. Dehe, body. Vartam, word. Kopi, anyone. Na, not. Prichhati, cares to ask or speak. Gehe, at home. As long as there is the ability to earn and save, so long are all your dependents attached to you. Later on, when you come to live with an old, infirm body, no one at home cares to speak even a word with you. Yavat, as long as, Pavanaha, the breath or life. Nivasati, wealth. Dehe, in your body. Tavat, so long. Prichhati, inquires. Kushalam, of your welfare. Gehe, at home. Gatavati, Vayav, when the life breath leaves. Deha apaye, when the body decays. Bharya, even your wife. Vidhyati, fears. Tasmi, that very or in that very. Kaye, body. As long as there dwells the life breath in the body, so long they inquire of your welfare at home. Once the life breath leaves, the body decays, and even the wife fears that very same body. Bala Tavat, so long as one is in one's childhood. Krida, towards play. Asaktaha, one is attached. Tarunaha tavat, a youth, or as long as one is in youth. Taruni, towards young women or passion. Saktaha, one is attached. Vriddhaha tavat, so long as one is old. Chinta, towards anxiety. Asaktaha, one is attached. Parame, to the Supreme. Brahmane, Brahman. Kaha api, anyone, alas. Na, no. Saktaha, attached. So long as one is in one's boyhood, one is attached to play. So long as one is in youth, one is attached to one's own young woman, passion. So long as one is in old age, one is attached to anxiety. Yet no one, alas, to the Supreme Brahman is ever seen attached. Ka, who is, te, your, Kanta, wife. Kaha, who is, te, your, Putraha, son. Samsaraha ayam, this samsara. Ativa, supremely, Vichitraha, indeed wonderful. Kasya, of whom, Tvam, are you? Kahar, Tvam, who are you? Kutaha, from where? Tvam, you. Ayataha, have come. Tattvam, of that truth. Chintaya, think. Tat iha, that here alone. Bhrataha, O brother. Who is your wife? Who is your son? Supremely wonderful indeed is the samsara. Of whom are you? From where have you come? O brother, think of that truth here. Sat sangatve, through the company of the good. Nissangatvam, there arises non-attachment. Nissangatve, through non-attachment. Nirmohatvam, there arises freedom from delusion. Nirmohatve, through the freedom from delusion. Nischala, immutable, tattvam, reality. Nischala tattve, through the immutable reality, jivan muktihi, comes the state of liberated in life. Through the company of the good, there arises non-attachment. Through non-attachment, there arises freedom from delusion. When there is freedom from delusion, there is the immutable reality. On experiencing immutable reality, there comes the state of liberated in life. Vayasi gate, when the age or youthfulness has passed. Kaha, where is? Kama vikaraha, desires and its play. Shushke nire, when water is evaporated or dried up. Kaha, where is? Kasaraha, the lake. Shine vitte, when the wealth is reduced. Kaha, where is? Parivaraha, the retinue. Jnate tattve, when the truth is realized. Kaha, where is? Samsaraha, the samsara. When the age or youthfulness has passed, where is desire and its play? When water has evaporated, where is the lake? When wealth is reduced, where is the retinue? When the truth is realized, where is samsara? Ma, do not. Kuru, take. Dhana, in possession. Jana, in the people. Yauvana, in youth. Garvam, pride. Harati, loots away or takes away. Nimeshat, in a moment. Kalaha, the time. Sarvam, all these. Mayamayam, full of illusory nature. Idam, this. Akhilam, all. Buddha, after knowing. Brahmapadam, the state of Brahman. Tat, Tvam. Ma, do not. Kuru, take. Dhana, in possession. Jana, in the people. Yauvana, in youth. Garvam, pride. Hayati, loots away or takes away. Nimeshat, in a moment. Kalaha, the time. Sarvam, all these. Mayamayam, full of illusory nature. Idam, this. Akhilam, all. Buddha, after knowing. Brahmapadam, the state of Brahman. Tvam, you. Pravisha, enter into. Viditva, after realizing. Take no pride in your possession, in the people at your command, in the youthfulness that you have. Time loots away all these in a moment. Leaving aside all these, after knowing their illusory nature, realize the state of Brahman and enter into it. Dinaya Minyau, day and night. Sayam, dusk. Prataha, dawn. Shishira, vasantau, winter and spring. Punaha, again. Ayataha, come and depart. Kalaha, time. Krirati, sport. Gacchati, ebbs away or goes away. Ayuhu, life or breath. Tadapi, and yet, no, not. Munchati, leaves. Ashavayuhu, the gust of desire. Day and night, dawn and dusk, winter and spring, again and again come and depart. Time sports and life ebbs away, and yet one leaves not the gust of desires. Ka, where is, te, your, kanta, wife. Ka, where, dhanagata, pertaining to wealth, chinta, worries. Vatula, O distracted one, kim, is there, tava, to you, na asti, not, liyanta, the ordainer of rules, or one who ordains or commands. Trijagati, in the three worlds, sajjana, of the good, sangatihi, association. Eka, alone. Bhavati, becomes or can serve as, bhava arnava tarane, to cross the sea of change, of birth and death. Nauka, the boat. O distracted one, why worry about wife, wealth, etc.? Is there not for you the one who ordains rules, commands? In the three worlds, it is the association with good people alone that can serve as a boat to cross the sea of change, or birth and death. Jatilaha, one ascetic with matted locks. Mundi, one with shaven head. Nunchita Keshaha, one with hair pulled out one by one. Kashaya Ambara Pahukrita Veshaha, one parading with ochre robe. Pashyan Apicha, though seeing, no, never. Pashyati, sees. Mudaha, a fool, he, indeed. Udarak Nimittam, for belly's sake. Bahukrita Veshaha, these different disguises or apparels. One ascetic with matted locks, one with shaven head, one with hair pulled out one by one, another parading in his ochre robe. These are fools who those things do not see. Indeed, these different disguises or apparels are only for their belly's sake. Angam, the body. Lalitam, has been worn out. Palitam, has turned grey. Mundam, the hair, the head. Dashana Vihinam, toothless. Jatam, has become. Tundam, mouth. Riddhaha, the old man. Yati, moves or goes about. Trihitva, having taken or leaning on. Dandam, his staff. Tadapi, even then. No, never. Munchati, leaves. Asha Pindam, the bundle of desires. The body has become worn out. The head has turned grey. The mouth has become toothless. The old man moves about leaning on his staff. Even then he leaves not the bundle of his desires. Agre, in front. Vahnihi, the fire. Trishte, at the back. Bhanuho, the sun. Ratrau, at night. Chibuka Samarpita Januho, with his knees held to his chin, he sits. Karatala Bhikshaha, arms in his own scoop palm he receives. Parutala Vasaha, under the shelter of the tree he lives. Tadapi, and yet, no, never. Munchati, spares or leaves. Asha Pashaha, moves of desires. In front of the fire, at the back, the sun. Late at night he sits with his knees held to his chin. He receives alms in his own scoop palm and lives under the shelter of some tree, and yet the note of desires spares him not. Kurute goes to pilgrimage. Ganga Sagara Gamanam, to where the Ganga meets the ocean. Yata Paripalanam, observes the vows. Athava, or Danam, distributes gives away. Kurute goes to pilgrimage. Ganga Sagara Gamanam, to where the Ganga meets the ocean. Pratab Paripalanam observes the vows, Athava or Danam Kurute distributes gifts away. Jnana Vihenaha, devoid of experience of truth. Sarva Matena, according to all schools of thought. Muktam, release, no, not, Bhajati, he gains, Janma Shatena, even in 100 lives. One may, in pilgrimage, go to where the Ganga meets the ocean, called the Ganga Sagara, or observe vows or distribute gifts in charity. If he is devoid of first-hand experience of truth of Jnanam, according to all schools of thought, he gains no relief, even in 100 lives. Sura Mandira Taru Mula Nivasaha, dwelling or sheltering in temples, under some trees, Shaya, bed or sleeping, Bhutalam, on the naked ground, Ajinam, wearing deer skin, Vasaha, cloth, Sarva Parigraha, of the possession, Bhogaha, of thirst to enjoy, Tyagaha, renouncing, Kasya, whose, to come, happiness, Na, not, Karoti, brings, Viragaha, dispassion. Sheltering in temples, under some trees, sleeping on the naked ground, wearing a deer skin, and thus renouncing all idea of possession and thirst to enjoy, to whom will not dispassion or vairagya bring happiness. Yoga Rataha, let one who rebels in yoga, va, or Bhoga Rataha, let one who rebels in bhoga, va, or Sangha Rataha, let one seek enjoyment in company, va, or Sangha Vihinaha, let one who revels in solitude away from the crowd, Yasya, for whom, Brahmani, in Brahman, Ramate, revels for sports, Chittam, the mind, Nandati, he enjoys, Nandati, he enjoys, Nandatyeva, only he enjoys. Let one revel in yoga or let one revel in bhoga. Let one seek enjoyment in company or revel in solitude away from the crowd. He whose mind revels in Brahman, he enjoys. Verily, he alone enjoys. Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, Kinshit, even a little, Ajita, has studied. Ganga Chala Laba Kanika, a drop of Ganga water, Pita, has sipped. Sakrita Api, at least once, Yena, by whom, Murari Samatra, worship of the Lord Murari. Priyate, is done, Tatsya, to him, Yamena, with Yama, the Lord of Death, now, never, Charsha, quarrel or discussion. To one who has studied the Bhagavad Gita, even a little, who has sipped at least a drop of Ganga water, who has worshipped at least once Lord Murari, there is no discussion or quarrel with Yama, the Lord of Death. Punaha Api, once again, Jananam, birth. Punaha Api, once again, Maranam, death. Punarapi, and again, Janani Jathare, in the mother's womb. Shayanam, lying. Iha, here, Samsare, in this samsara process. Bahudistare, samsara which is very hard to cross over. Apare, samsara which has no end. Kripaya, through thy infinite kindness. Pahi, save. Murare, O destroyer of Mura. Again birth, again death, and again lying in mother's womb. This samsara process is very hard to cross over. Save me, Murari, O destroyer of Mura, through thy infinite kindness. Rathya, the road. Sharpata, pieces of old cloth. Virachita, made of. Kantaha, kodadi or shawl. Punya apunya, merit and demerit. Vivarshita, well left. Kantaha, the path. Yogi, the yogin or sage. Yoga niyojita chittaha, whose mind is joined in perfect yoga. Ramate, sports or lives thereafter. Balavat eva, as a child, or Unmattavat eva, as a madman. The yogin who wears but a godadi, a shawl, who walks the path that is beyond merit and demerit, whose mind is joined in perfect yoga with its goal, rebels in God consciousness, and lives thereafter as a child or as a madman. Kaha, who? Tvam, are you? Kaha, who? Aham, am I? Kutaha, from where? Ayataha, did I come? Ka, who is? Me, my. Janani, mother. Kaha, who is? Me, tataha, my father. Iti, thus, paribhavaya, inquire or ponder deeply. Sarvam, all. Asaram, essenceless. Vishwam, the entire world of experience. Tyaktva, leaving aside. Swapna vicharam, a mere dreamland born of imagination. Who are you? Who am I? From where did I come? Who is my mother? Who is my father? Thus inquire, leaving aside the entire world of experience of Vishwam, essenceless and a mere dreamland born of imagination, Swapna Vicharam. Sai, in you, Nai, in me, Cha, and Anyatra, in all other places. 2. Ekaha, there is but one, Vishnu, all-pervading reality. Yartham, unnecessarily, Kupyasi, you are getting angry. Mai, with me. Asahishnuho, being impatient. Bhava, become. Samachittaha, equal-minded. Sarvatra, everywhere, in all circumstances. Tvam, you. Vanchati yadi, if you want, Achirat, soon, Vishnutvam, the Vishnu status. In you, in me, and in all other places too, there is but one, all-pervading reality or Vishnu. Being impatient, you are unnecessarily getting angry with me. If you want to attain soon the Vishnu status, be equal-minded in all circumstances. Shatrau, against an enemy. Mitre, against a friend. Putre, against a son. Bandhav, against a relative. Ma, never. Kuru, do. Yatram, strive. Vigraha sambhav, for strife and for making friends. Sarvasmin api, in everything, everywhere. Pasha, see. Atmanam, the self. Sarvatra, everywhere. Utsrija, lift away. Bheda ajnanam, the sense of difference, born out of ignorance. Strive not, waste not your energy to fight against or to make friends with your enemy, friend, son or relative. Seeking the self everywhere, lift the sense of difference or plurality, born out of ignorance. Kamam, desire. Krodham, anger. Lobham, greed. Moham, delusion. Tyaktva, having left. Atmanam, the self. Pashyati, see. The seeker. Saha aham, he am I. Atma jnana vihinaha, those who have no self-knowledge. Mudaha, the fools. They. Pachyante, are tortured. Naraka nigudaha, in hell as captives. Leaving desire, anger, greed and delusion, the seeker sees in the self. He am I. They are fools who have no self-knowledge, and they consequently as captives in hell are tortured. Geyam is to be chanted or sung. Gita, Bhagavad Gita. Nama Sahasram, Sahasranamam. Geyam is to be meditated upon. Shri Pati Rupam, the form of the Lord of Lakshmi. Ajastram, all days. Niyam, the mind is to be led. Sajjana Sangye, in the association or company of the good. Chittam, the mind. Deyam, is to be distributed. Dina Janaya Cha, to the needy. Vittam, wealth. The Bhagavad Gita and Sahasranama are to be chanted. Always the form of the Lord of Lakshmi is to be meditated upon. The mind is to be led towards the company of the good. Wealth is to be distributed to or shared with the needy. Sukhataha, for the sake of happiness. Kriyate, is done, or one indulges in. Rama bhogaha, carnal pleasures. Paschat, later on. Anta, alas. Sharire, in the body. Rogaha, disease comes. Yadyapi, even though. Loke, in the world. Maranam, death. Sharanam, is the ultimate end. Tadapi, even then. No, he does not. Munchati, leaves. Papa acharanam, sinful behavior. Very readily one indulges in carnal pleasures. Later on, alas, come diseases of the body. Even though in the world the ultimate end, sharanam, is death, even then man needs not his sinful behavior. Artham, wealth. Anartham is calamitous. Bhavaya, thus reflect. Nityam, constantly. Na asti, there is not. Tataha, from it. Sukha leshaha, even a little happiness. Satyam, truth. Putras api, even from his own son. Dhana bhajam, to the rich. Bhitihi, there is fear. Sarvatra, everywhere. Esha, this. Vihita is the ordained. Ritihi, the way. Wealth is calamitous. Thus reflects constantly. The truth is that there is no happiness at all to be got from it. To the rich, there is fear even from one's own son. That is the way with wealth everywhere. Pranayamam, the control of all activities of life's manifestations in you. Pratyaharam, the sense withdrawal from their respective sense objects. Nitya Anitya Viveka Vicharam, the inquiry or reflection consisting of discrimination between the permanent and the impermanent. Japya Sameta Samadhi Vidhanam, along with japa and the practice of reaching the total inner silence, Samadhi. Kuru, perform. Avadhanam, with care. Mahat Avadhanam, with great care. The control of all activities of life's manifestations in you, the sense withdrawal from their respective sense objects, the reflection consisting of discrimination between the permanent and the impermanent, along with japa and the practice of reaching the total inner silence or samadhi. These perform with care, with great care. Guru Charana Ambuja Nirbhara Bhaktaha, great devotee of the lotus feet of the teacher. Samsara, from the samsara. Achirat, soon. Bhava Muktaha, become liberated. Sendriya Manasa Niyamat, through the discipline of the sense organs and the mind. Evam, in this manner. Drakshyasi, you will experience. Nija Hridayastham, that dwells in one's own heart, Devam, the Lord. O devotee of the lotus feet of the teacher, may you become liberated soon from the samsara through the discipline of the sense organs and the mind. You will come to experience or behold the Lord that dwells in your own heart.